Aloha and welcome to part 3 of Sonic the Hedgehog. We are now getting our 5th Chaos Emerald in the puke bag zone. Whatever the hell you want to call this place. I just know it made me nauseous when I was a kid. For the record, when I usually play Sonic the Hedgehog, I generally skip the special stage. I really don't care about that somewhat different ending, you know? I don't really like these zones like that much. I wouldn't play them on choice. I just want to skip through the platforming sections because I love my platforming in Sonic the Hedgehog. It's always a fantastic part of the game. I don't care for spinning in circles mode. But, you know, that's me with every Sonic game, except Sonic 3. Those special stages are fun, and I always love finding those special stages, but we'll get to that when we get to it. Till then, booyah! The 5th Chaos Emerald! And it's red. Red like my fiery soul. Actually, I find it interesting, emeralds are generally supposed to be green. Rubies are red, sapphires are blue, emeralds are green. And yet in the Sonic universe, apparently, they're all emeralds, even though they're all different colors. Okay, I guess. And then what's with all this talk about Sonic ripping off Dragon Ball Z or something? Yeah, okay, I guess the 7 Chaos Emeralds could be the 7 Dragon Balls, but I don't see the connection. Sonic turning Super Sonic and going yellow and golden, you know, Super Saiyans aren't invincible. Super Saiyans can still be beaten in the Dragon Ball Z universe. It makes them stronger, yeah, but they're still beatable. And the Chaos Emeralds and being the Dragon Balls made a wish. You got a wish from it, and the wish didn't turn you Super Saiyan, it just gave you a wish. The Chaos Emeralds in the Sonic series are said to grant anyone who wishes them, like anyone who gets them, any power they want, but like, it doesn't do that. The only time it did that was in Sonic 06, and that was fucking retarded. The stupidest plot twist ever, but, you know. I hate Sonic 06! Oh god, that's gonna be my next catchphrase. And no, I'm not doing Sonic 06. I might do a 3-part review where I explain in detail why everything about that game is bad, but I'm not doing a actual LP of that piece of shit. There are actually too many playthroughs of Sonic 06 on YouTube right now, and I'm not adding to it because they all said what I needed to say. Really. I mean, Jesus. Sonic 06 is a train wreck. It is a goddamn train wreck. Why would anyone think that game was a good idea? I have no fucking clue. Actually, all you need to do is watch my I forced my friends to play Sonic 06 video. That's all you need to watch, folks. But I digress. We're at the last Chaos Emerald. And it was very easy this time, because it's right there, right off the bat. So, no more barfing, no more throwing up because of the spinny stages. We're good now. Sonic got them all, even though there are 7. But in the first game, there was only 6. And the color that they added was light blue. They don't have a light blue Chaos Emerald in the first game. But now that we got them all, that's it. There's nothing that changes gameplay-wise. Sonic doesn't become Super Sonic. He doesn't get any special abilities. He can't jump faster or run faster or jump higher. So it's all good. Nothing's changed, but this time we're not going to go after special stages anymore. And even if we tried, they wouldn't show up anyway. So yeah, we're gonna get the good ending, assuming we make it to the ending. But of course we're going to make it to the ending because I'm the great Clement, not the subpar Clement, not the blandly average Clement. Damn, I love Spring Yard Zone's music. So damn catchy. I'm fighting off the urge to sing along with it though. Because, that's never a good thing when you see an LPer singing along with the music. Do 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 do. Yeah. Thanks, invincibility, you ruined it. What I got there was an invincibility box, obviously you know what it does. But then I also got the speed up box, which is the shoes. it makes you run a lot faster, and, you know, it also speeds up the music. And I've been actually curious about this because I haven't actually checked on YouTube yet. Has anyone uploaded the sped up versions of the songs? Like the speed, when you have the speed shoes on? Because I always loved hearing the music go slightly faster. I don't think I ever heard Metropolis Zone from Sonic the Hedgehog 2 in speed up mode. I would love to hear that. I would love it. Tell me that soundtrack is out there on YouTube somewhere. And if not, someone get on that. Someone upload that soundtrack, damn it. But anyway, we're at Dr. Eggman, and Eggman has yet another lame Eggmobile. He pulls out a spike from the bottom, and then he tries to take out a block, and eventually he'll take out all the blocks, leaving you no space to run around. But when he goes down, you have plenty of time to keep jumping into him, so really, not much of a boss fight. He always tries to aim for the block that you're standing on, so it's not that he's trying to pull the blocks out, it's that he's trying to run into you, and he misses, and he pulls a block out getting out, just by, you know, by effect. Oh boy, now we're at Labyrinth Zone, and we're gonna come to one of the things I hate the Sonic series for. And that's water, the underwater sections. Every Sonic game has generally one underwater section, and some of the best Sonic games make it so that you don't actually have to go in the water at all. Sonic the Hedgehog 2, I'm looking at you, you fucking awesome game. But every now and then, you're gonna get that one level where you have to go in the water and there's not much you can do about it. The water makes everything so much slower. Sonic, he is one of the few video game characters I know of that can't swim at all. He can't swim. That's one of his fun characteristics. I remember in the cartoon shows, they would always make a big deal out of that too, where Sonic was just terrified of water because he can't do anything in water. He can't swim at all. And being a person who can't swim as well, yeah, I can't swim. I never learned, and I don't like drowning. I had a bad experience in a swimming pool and almost drowning. But, you know, point is, I can't swim, and so I can relate to Sonic here. I can't swim either. Difference is, I don't go plunging headfirst into water, but, you know. And I still take showers. Just because I'm deathly afraid of drowning doesn't mean I don't take showers. Come on, people. Use your head. Anywho, folks, you have to find a lot of water air bubbles in the water sections. There are air bubbles bubbling at the ground in certain spots. There's a lot in Labyrinth Zone, so you'll never not find any. And you have to wait by it for a bit, and then it blows out a big bubble eventually. You jump into it, Sonic breathes in the air, and he can live for a little bit longer. Because if you're underwater for too long, Sonic will drown. And when he does, you get the awesomest music ever. But we'll get to that later. Yeah, I just hate how it makes Sonic so damn slow. You know, I understand it's water, I understand he'd be heavier, and he can't swim, so yeah, I get that, but you know, I just don't like it. I don't like it. I'd rather they just did away with the whole water plot, or the whole water level. And fuck you, Dragon. Dragon column shooting fireballs. Yeah, watch where you're standing in this section. Those cork blocks will rise with the water. And if you're standing on one that's heading to a ceiling, you're gonna die in one hit. You know, insta-kill crushes and all. Fun little trick that works in both Sonic 1 and Sonic 2. If you jump just as the results are coming on screen, and just as the results music is starting, and you're off screen, you have to jump when you're off screen, by the way, then when you jump, it'll actually not count you as being out of the level. It won't count you as walking away from the stage. And it'll count you as out, but you can go back in and jump around for these hidden points that I just got, and, well, you saw it, but yeah. I'm spending way too much time talking about this. See you in part 4.